everybody! Today I have in store for you another review. My Honoka cosplay finally got here. So let's get started. Or as they say in Love Live, start dash. First off, I want to say that I'm sorry for the bad lighting. It's raining outside and it's super dark. So this package right here, it was ordered June 3rd and it arrived the 15th of June. It actually wasn't supposed to arrive until like June 20th or June 22nd or something, so it was a very pleasant surprise. This costume costed $28.99. The downside to it is that it's a one-size costume, so I'm a little bit worried if it'll fit or not. This costume is also from this seller, I'm going to butcher this, Yagen212. Let's open this. So right off the bat, you can see the shirt and the headdress on the other side. It's all in a plastic wrap covering type thingy. The first thing we have is one of the hair things. These go sort of like that. I'm not sure exactly, but it's supposed to be like candy wrappers because it's a candy cosplay. There is like elastic at the top of them. There's lace and ribbon at the bottom, though the seam doesn't line up. And then there is a bobby pin to hold it in place. The next thing we have is the little beret, which is a little bit wrinkly. There is a barrette clip in it. Then we also have an arm sleeve, joy, more wrinkly things. This goes like that. And there's two of these. And then we have the chest bow, which will go here. It looks like brown fabric with white ribbon, not very neatly sewn on it, and it's also very wrinkled. There is a little safety pin to hold it in place. And then lastly, there's a smaller bow, which also goes somewhere on the head, which has a bobby pin to hold it in place. Now we have the actual dress. There was tissue paper inside of it. There's like a built-in petticoat, I guess you would call it, since it has an underskirt of tulle, actually two underskirts of tulle to give it some more poof, though I think I'll try it with a petticoat and without afterwards. The top of it is buttoned down, which I'm assuming is how you get it on. There's a row of gold buttons, and it's made out of some really weird fabric. It says polyester on the website, but it doesn't feel like polyester. It actually feels really soft and nice. And then on the back of it, there is a butt bow, which is super, super, super wrinkly. And then there's some rainbowy fabric that's all tied together at the bottom. Well, I guess it's time to try this on. So I'll get back to you. So this is what the costume looks like when it's on. I actually did not put on the pink beret thing since I couldn't figure it out. It's not really big enough to cover like the entire back of my head, and I wasn't sure if I should put it off to one side or not because then it'd look uneven. So I just left it out for now until I can figure it out. Apart from that, it does fit pretty well. It's a little bit tight over here, but I have like a few inches left at the waist actually. I feel like they swapped the bust and the waist measurements. The dress itself, it wasn't really puffy enough in my opinion, so I added on another petticoat underneath it, which is why it's so puffy. The tulle skirt in the dress was also bothering my legs a little bit, so having a petticoat under it helped. Anyhow, I think I'm going to move on to ratings now. The first rating I have is price. For less than 30 bucks, I can definitely say that this was a steal. So I am going to give pricing 5 out of 5 stars because yes. The next thing on my list is shipping. This was actually not supposed to arrive until like the 20th or the 22nd or something crazy like that. It was supposed to arrive like July 6th by the latest. So I am super happy with shipping. So I'm also going to give that 5 out of 5 stars. The next thing is overall quality. So far this does seem pretty high quality. There are a few places like on the bow where these like ribbon doesn't really line up and it's sort of It looks a little bit rushed, and the hat too is just sort of hard to figure out. This dress is also a one size dress, so that's a huge disappointment. So I am going to give quality and sizing like 3 out of 5 stars, but I don't know if there's anything else. Overall, I'm actually really happy with this. If you want to cosplay Candy Honoka and you fit within the margins of the sizing chart, then I would highly suggest this dress. I would also highly suggest that you take the dog barking in the background because I do not want it. That's all for this review, but thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you later, and bye for Nika Nika ni. I'm such a weirdo.